When I think of the Toyota GT86, I think of the most aesthetically pleasing, relatively affordable, rear-wheel drive sports car of its generation. I think of a spiritual successor of the Nissan S15, and a car that had direct design influence from one of the most beautiful cars ever created, the Lexus LFA. I definitely don't think of whatever this is. Now, I've seen this front end on the internet and in various Japanese tuner mags over the years, but I never really paid any attention to it. I always just assumed it was a goofy aftermarket kit, similar to the one that converts the Mazda Miata into some kind of fake classic Euro racer. Well, boys, I found out that this bumper is not aftermarket. In fact, this front end was offered exclusively to the Japanese market by Toyota themselves in a package called the Style CB for the 2015 production year of the GT86. CB standing for Cool Beauty. Yep. Cool Beauty. It was a special order package, kind of a luxury upgrade, and was quite a bit more expensive than the base variant of the car at the time, sitting at about $35K. Yeah, upon first look at this thing, man, it looks goofy as hell. There's no other way for me to honestly put it. If you know anything about me, I absolutely love the stock body lines of the Zenki and Kuki versions of the GT86. And this bulbous, bubbly front end just looks pretty dorky, honestly. But you know what? I'm obviously not the target market for this. So let's just get past that and take a look at the car, because there's actually a few little details that I really like about it. Starting off with the front of the car, that front bumper actually sticks out 70 millimeters further in front of the car than the factory bumpers that we're all used to. And the turn signals have actually been placed in those little LED strips in front of that grille area. And as you can see here, it actually features its own little CB badges unique to this car. Not really the same, but kind of similar to how all the JZX cars have their own little crown or cressida badges. Sometimes Toyota likes to shake things up a bit. As far as the headlights go, honestly, not bad at all. I can't say I like them more than the factory FRS BRZ 86 headlights, but they're really not bad. Just when they pair with that CB front bumper, just doesn't do it for me. Moving on to one of the things that I really do like about this package, these super cool LED illuminated fender garnishes that somewhat remind me of both the LED fender garnishes that Modelista offers and also the light up badges that came on that special edition FRS, that silver one. I don't know if you guys know what that is. I'll throw a picture right here. But yeah, no, definitely the Ricer in me likes all the little LED stuff. So yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Definitely a piece I didn't know existed, and it'll be interesting to see if these little pieces ever show up on eBay or anything. Might be cool little unique thing to add to your build. The CB badging gets carried over to the interior of the car on the steering wheel and also on this unique, super clean white gauge cluster. I like it. I think there's only a couple other custom gauge clusters for this car. I think there's a TRD one. I'm pretty sure the 14R60 had the custom gauge cluster as well, so another cool little part. Because it's kind of a blackish color, it doesn't stand out that well in pictures, but the little dash cover where you guys are used to probably seeing like the carbon fiber dash piece, it's actually a fake wood, like a black wood piece. That's kind of, I guess that's the kind of hint at the more classier version of the 86. That's what this kind of CB is supposed to be. It's supposed to be like a luxury version, so that's why they threw that little wood piece on there. It's not bad. It's interesting. I always tend to opt for the Subaru leatherette version and just kind of throw that in there because I find that it makes the interior of the car feel a lot more like, just kind of brings it up a notch, but it's cool. Cool little piece. I'm glad they didn't use some like tacky light brown tan wood on the interior of the car like you might see in like some other 90s like luxury cars. May work on those, but I just don't see that working too well on the inside of the GT86. Back to the exterior. On the rear, it came with a little trunk wing that housed a small Toyota badge in the center. It's pretty interesting that they decided to go with CB badging on the front and on the steering wheel, but ended up throwing a Toyota badge on the rear. Not really sure why they decided to do that, but if any of you guys have a good hypothesis, please feel free to leave a comment below. I'd love to read what you guys think. Something else kind of interesting about the CB GT86 is that Toyota actually made a convertible version. It never actually made it to mass production, but they did bring it to, I think it was Tokyo Auto Salon. Yeah, it's not bad. It wasn't executed poorly at all, but I think as for myself, I would probably prefer a Mazda if I wanted a convertible, but you know, it's cool that they made one. So I did a quick little search last week when I found out about this car, and throughout the entire country of Japan, I only found 2 of these cars available for sale. And when I checked again this morning before I started filming, the nicer of the 2 had already sold. And man, let me tell you, these things are keeping their value. So as much as I sit here and comment on how I don't like it, there's a solid group of people that really do. So that's pretty cool. Shout out to the CB owners. I'm sure there's plenty of you that are eyeing the 14R60 for when that becomes legal to import to whatever country you're living in one day. But now that you guys know about the CB, has that changed your mind on what car you want to import? Let me know down below. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I really enjoyed it. I love learning about all this little niche GT86 stuff, so it's fun to share with you guys too. I make GT86 content every week, so if you want to, feel free to follow along and subscribe, follow on Instagram. All this stuff will be down below. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. See you next week.